Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I have a quick gameplay from the Boys Only Want One Thing, and it's Disgusting playlist. Funny name, I know, but unfortunately this playlist will not get you laid. Well, it did not work for me at least, but let me know in the comment section below if it worked for you guys. Anyways, the fun is over as it has recently been taken down. For those that don't know, it was basically 10v10 across many different game modes on the map Shipment. It was pure pandemonium. After the Shipment games, I threw in a couple clips from Search and Destroy for good measure, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and sorry if you missed out on the fun on Shipment. With that being said, let's dive right into some Believe It or Not. A meteor shower on November 13th, 1833 lit up the sky over North America with 200,000 shooting stars. That would have almost been as bright as my future, but probably not quite as bright though. The Great Omi sported tattoos from head to foot. It took 15 million needle stabs to do the job. Now I looked this person up and his name was Horace Riddler and he was a professional freak show performer. He would have to be pretty brave to get all those tattoos, and I imagine a lot of them hurt a lot. I've considered getting tattoos before, but I'm pretty afraid of needles, so I do not know if I am tough enough to handle it just yet. JT Sailors of Memphis, Tennessee was able to swallow his nose. How is something like this possible? I don't believe it. At the age of 4, Kim Eun-young of Seoul, South Korea could solve math problems based on Einstein's theory of relativity. I don't think I would be able to do that now, even given 4 years to study it. There are definitely some smart people in the world, but I'm sure this person put in some work too, which is definitely commendable. Multiple sclerosis patient Pat Wagner has obtained outstanding relief from stiffness and pain by allowing dozens of bees to sting her each day. The medical community is not sure why this is an effective treatment for the symptoms of his debilitating disease, but Pat is one tough cookie. If I did this, I would probably be dead from allergies. I am not sure I would want to get stung by bees, even if it did help a little bit. I just wouldn't be able to get over that, so good for her. In 1938, millionaire Howard Hughes set a round-the-world speed record, flying at 352.39 miles per hour in a plane that was filled with ping pong balls. He brought them all so they would cushion his fall and keep him afloat in case he crashed into the ocean. The way of the future. 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 Alright, now those of you that have seen The Aviator understood that joke, but for those that haven't, they made a movie telling Howard Hughes' story back in 2004 called The Aviator. It starred Leonardo DiCaprio, who portrayed Hughes' OCD by repeating the way of the future. I cannot believe Leo did not get an Oscar for this movie, so definitely check it out. The first phone book was published in New Haven, Connecticut in 1878 and contained only 50 names and addresses. What the heck is a phone book? Do any of you guys know what that is? Musicians of ancient Greece wore shoes that played music when they walked. Shoes in colonial America could be worn on either foot, and open-toed shoes were the height of fashion in the year AD 615. This one time, I was walking home drunk 5 minutes from my house and happened to lose a shoe. I retraced my steps the next day, and I did not leave it at the establishment, and it was nowhere to be seen on my path home. It kinda just vanished, believe it or not. So that's my shoe story. The 8th Earl of Bridgewater, who died in 1829, dressed his dogs in fine clothing and allowed them to have dinner at his table every day. I've heard there are a couple of restaurants out there that cater just to dogs too, and this is just crazy. Dogs do not belong at the dinner table. The most popular dessert at ancient Roman banquets was a sweet onion. Ogres are like onions, if you've ever watched Shrek anyway. In Oaxaca, Mexico, grasshoppers fried in garlic and lemon are a favorite snack. I cannot imagine having to eat insects, let alone enjoying them as a favorite snack. I know this happens in other places of the world too, but no thank you. And it gets worse. School children in Morocco are fed roasted livers of hedgehogs to improve their studies. So if you're having trouble getting that 4.0 GPA, just eat some hedgehog liver and you're good to go. Prairie dogs identify each other by kissing. Too bad people aren't the same way. Hello, ladies. Now, I did not know this, but the hummingbird makes its nest out of spiderwebs. Moving on quickly. Isaac, the calculating canine, is a 5-year-old golden retriever that can add, subtract, multiply, divide, and even do square roots. When Isaac was a puppy, his owner Gary Weimer began spending 20 minutes a day teaching him to count. The puppy loved his lessons and soon began astounding everyone who came into contact with him. All Weimer has to do is ask the little genius what the square root of 36 is, and the dog will bark 6 times. He even helps Weimer's 6-year-old with his arithmetic. Now that's a dog you can count on. Alright, so if you've been taking notes, to be smarter, all you have to do is eat hedgehog liver and hire Isaac the dog as a math tutor. Alright, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Believe It or Not. I hope you all enjoyed it, and please rate, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to watch some other episodes you may have missed, and let me know what you think. Stay safe out there.